Have you ever felt that rush at the start of something new, only for it to suddenly feel like a game you never agreed to play? One moment, they're texting you all day. The next, silence. One week, they make you feel like you're everything. The next, you're left guessing where you stand. That roller coaster isn't love. It's a trap, and spotting it early could save you from heartbreak. Let's talk about toxic patterns. Ghosting, breadcrumbing, manipulation, love bombing. Words you've probably heard, maybe even lived through. And here's the truth. These patterns only work when we don't see them for what they are. When we confuse chaos with passion. When we think attention equals affection. Ghosting. You're talking to someone, everything seems fine, and then nothing. No explanation. Just disappearance. It hurts, not because they're gone, but because your mind tries to fill in the blanks. What did I do wrong? Was it something I said? That's the trap. Stoicism reminds us we can't control their actions. We can only control how we respond. Ghosting says more about them than it ever will about you. Now, breadcrumbing. This is when someone gives you just enough to keep you hooked, but never enough to truly commit. A late-night text here, a random, I miss you there, but no real effort. It's like being fed crumbs when you deserve a full meal. Why does it work? Because we hope. We imagine the future. We cling to maybe one day. But Stoicism cuts through the illusion. A Stoic asks, is this person showing me consistent action? Or am I holding on to a fantasy? Then comes manipulation. This one's tricky because it doesn't always show up as lies. Sometimes it's guilt-tripping. Sometimes it's twisting your words. Sometimes it's subtle pressure, making you question your own sense of reality. The Stoic response? Anchor yourself in reason. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Ask, does this person's behavior align with truth and respect? Or do I feel smaller, weaker, more confused every time I walk away from them? If it's the second, that's not love. That's control. And then there's love bombing. At first, it feels magical. Intense affection, constant praise, overwhelming attention. You think, wow, I finally found someone who truly sees me. But when love comes like a storm, it usually leaves just as fast. Love bombing isn't about genuine connection. It's about hooking you quickly, so you won't notice the red flags until you're already attached. Stoicism tells us to beware of extremes. True love is steady, not frantic. It's calm, not chaotic. Here's the hard part. Toxic patterns feel exciting at first. They trigger desire, ego, fear of being alone. They keep you coming back, even when you know better. But once you learn to see them clearly, they lose their power. That's where Stoicism gives you freedom. It teaches you to pause, to ask questions, to see behavior for what it is, not what you wish it could be. Because real love doesn't play games. It doesn't leave you guessing. It doesn't vanish without a word or dangle crumbs just to keep you close.
Real love is built on respect, honesty, and calm.
And the earlier you spot the difference, the less pain you carry. So here's the challenge. The next time you feel yourself pulled into that push and pull cycle, stop. Ask yourself, am I being valued or am I being strung along? That one question could save you months or even years of wasted time. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these toxic patterns, ghosting, breadcrumbing, manipulation, or love bombing, have you seen the most in today's dating world? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this opened your eyes, don't stop here. I've got more videos on Stoicism and love that dive even deeper. How to heal, set boundaries, and find peace in relationships. Go watch those next. They'll give you the tools to build something truly lasting.